Hi folks, this is Steve the Cardboard Cultist bringing you an Eldritch Horror playthrough where I go up against Shub Niggurath. The Doom track starts at 13. Reckonings are going to be our biggest issue, as cultists on the board will be spawning more dangerous monsters, and if we ever have 10 or more monsters on the board, we're going to be advancing Doom by 2 for every reckoning. So we'll be using 2 investigators. The first is Jacqueline Fine, who along with her high lore also has a great action that lets us easily trade clues between our investigators. The second investigator is Mark Harrigan the soldier, and he's got great strength, great will, and he's really a monster killing machine. So we're going to finish setup here, and we're going to get our first mystery. And that mystery is Rituals in the Wild. And to get this completed, we're going to head out to one of those ritual locations, make an observation check and try and get some clues on that mystery and get it solved. So both of our investigators are really well situated for this mystery. We can either send Mark Harrigan over to Tunguska, or we can send Jacqueline Fine up to that wilderness space. We also get a lot of luck from the first Mythos card, and Mark Harrigan is already blessed, and now he's heading down to Istanbul to see if he can close that gate. He's able to defeat the monster, but unfortunately he can't get the gate closed, but we've still started off in a really strong position. Meanwhile, Jacqueline Fine's getting work done, and she's going to head up to that wilderness space now and see if she can complete this first mystery. She's successful. We managed to complete that mystery, and now we've just got to survive the Mythos phase, and we'll be straight into the second mystery, and things really couldn't be going any better at this point. So we survived the Mythos phase, and we're on to the second mystery, the spawn of the Black Goat. And when this card enters play, we spawn the Nug epic monster on the Amazon. Now this monster is tailor-made for Mark Harrigan's skill set, and we're just going to head him straight over to the Amazon, and we're going to try and get this mystery done. Meanwhile, Jacqueline Fine is going to wrap around the board and make her way to Tokyo, just to try and keep these monsters in check. And as Jacqueline is heading over to Tokyo, we encounter our first rumour, the Windwalker. And this is one of those epic monster spawns that's going to need to be defeated if we want to complete that rumour. But because of the situation right now, I'm really not worried about it, and all I want to do is get Mark Harrigan down to that epic monster spawn in the Amazon and try and get the second mystery completed. As we take a look across the map, there are several gates open now that we really can't contain, but thankfully with Jacqueline in Tokyo, we're able to keep a check on those monsters, which is going to serve us well in the late game. And now Mark Harrigan is going to head to the Amazon, and he's going to take on the epic monster Nug. So armed with his brute strength, a can of kerosene, and just about every dice in the box, the blessed Mark Harrigan is able to make short work of Nug, and all we've got to do now is survive this Mythos phase, and we're on to the third and final mystery. And that final mystery draw is Hunting the Thousand. When a non-epic monster is defeated, the active investigator may spend 2 clues to place that monster on this card. So right now, all we've got to do is get some clues and get Mark Harrigan killing some of these monsters, and we should have this game wrapped up in no time. And also, with Jacqueline Fine's special action, we're easily able to transfer clues if we need to. But right now, Mark Harrigan doesn't need any help. He headed up to that sea space, claimed a second clue, and now he's heading down to Buenos Aires to take out that monster, and we're already well on our way to completing this final mystery. And just for good measure, he also manages to close that gate on Buenos Aires, giving us just a little bit more room to breathe. Now at this point, we've encountered our second rumour, Lost Knowledge, and that's meant that we spawn the epic monster TikTok Men on Space 21. Now both of the rumours we've got in play are synchronised, which means they're both going to expire at the same time. So if we don't get this final mystery complete before those rumours expire, there's a very good chance we could throw this game away. So at this point, Mark Harrigan manages to get the clue we need, so all he's got to do is find a monster, take it out, and we can get this third and final mystery complete. But it just feels like things stalled a little, and every turn now we're having to deal with another reckoning, and those Eldritch tokens are dropping off the rumours, and we're going to have to resolve those really soon. Thankfully we get a little bit lucky, and the monster turns up on the Amazon that we need to get this mystery complete, but we've still got to get through one more Mythos phase. And it's in this Mythos phase that all hell breaks loose. Not only do we lose Doom to having too many monsters on the board, we're also forced to resolve the 2 active rumours. Lost Knowledge isn't too much of a problem, but the Windwalker does claim the life of Jacqueline Fine. Thankfully Mark Harrigan's just able to hang on, and that Doom track doesn't quite hit 0, but this was a real nail-biting finish. And even with a perfect start, things are never easy with Eldritch Horror. So here's a little look at what would have happened if Shub Niggurath would have awakened. Thankfully we'll leave that for another day. But I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough guys. Until next time though, Take care and thanks for watching.